Hey everybody, Dr. Pancakeface here, and in this video I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to stealth day 3 in Framing Frame. Okay, so we've done the art gallery, we've snuck through the train yard, now we are to the senator's apartment. Here's where it gets a little complicated. So essentially, what we want to do, we want to break into the apartment, and the steps we have to take is first we have to find 5 different devices. Then we plug up the devices to the computer on the roof. Then we go and hack the desktop computer in the office. Then we go and find the safe, open the safe, get all the stuff out of the safe, plant the coke in the safe, and then close everything up and bounce. Yeah, pretty complicated scheme, but man, when you pull it off, oh, it is so satisfying. I love doing stealth missions. Okay, so first off, we spawn. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we spawn up here. There's a computer right here that you will use to access the additional cameras that you got from the paintings, and that's why we went to the art gallery. You go to the art gallery, you steal all the paintings, and then we hide cameras in the paintings. Sell the paintings to the senator. The senator puts them up in his apartment, and that gives us spy cameras in his apartment. You can jump on this camera or jump on this computer, flip through the cameras, and it should be able to light up the majority, if not all of the guards, along with all the different devices that you need to find. Having all the paintings with the cameras in them makes it so much easier to figure out where the damn devices are. Because honestly, that is probably the most time-consuming thing right there. Or, well, I shouldn't say time-consuming. Carrying the bags is pretty time-consuming. But most difficult thing, really. Is finding all the freaking devices that you need to find. Because there is a tablet, a cell phone, a laptop, and 2 portable hard drives that you need to find. Find all 5 of those, bring them up to the top, and you connect them. Then, you are going to go into here and get onto the desktop computer in the office right here, and you hack that, and that will give you access to the safe. Now, the safe spawns in one of 3 different spots. Either, see now here's the roof. This is the first floor that you get to, and then here is the bottom floor of the place, biggest area. Now, the area that I like for the place to spawn in is right here in the bedroom. That is the easiest one to deal with. Now, some other people I've seen, they like this one as well, which is on the middle floor here at the top of these stairs. Me personally, I don't like that because it's too high traffic of an area, and it's very easy for a guard to be patrolling and just to find that area. I personally don't like that one. Now, if I get this spot right here in the lounge, I might just roll with it. Just because the way that I normally do my spy cams, I don't have to worry about anybody spotting the safe being open. And see, the safe, it spawns behind a bookcase that you move. And if the guard sees the bookcase moved, it will alert him, and then boom, your cover's blown. Even if the safe isn't behind the bookcase, if you just move the bookcase and then leave it, and a guard walks by and sees the bookcase moved, that'll tip him off. He'll get pissed off, and your cover's blown. So if you move the bookcase looking for the safe and you don't find it, move that fucker back. Okay, so those are the safe locations. So we've gone in, we've hacked the computer. And then let's say we find the one, let me go ahead and clear this up. Let's say we find the one here in the bedroom, which is my personal favorite. That one, it's got the most cover. If somebody comes in and sees it, you can kill him, take him out without blowing your cover. Plus, you get this little bag shortcut that comes out right here. Now see, there's this nifty little thing called a bag shortcut that starts right here. You can drop the coke in, and it will just pop out of the wall right here, and then you can just carry it in, and boom, you're in the safe. Easy peasy. And then yeah, you just plant the coke, carry the stuff out, and you're good to go. Now, the guards. There are about 6 or 7 guards that will spawn. Now, I usually try and take out as many guards as I can. If you take out, it's either 3 or 4 of them, there will be another guard that will spawn, a patrolling guard. Just let him patrol, let him do his thing, because he'll go on his patrol, and then he'll leave, and then you'll only have like 2 or 3 guards patrolling the entire apartment to deal with. And when you have the spy cam setup that I normally roll with, you're usually pretty good to go. Okay, so mission beneficial. The assets. There's really only one way that I like to do it. I usually don't bother with the dead drops because you could go in here and grab body bags, but I usually bring those as equipment because you don't need ECMs, you don't need trip mines, you don't need any of that stuff. Bring the body bags and you'll have more than enough to deal with the guards. Now what I like to do is I like to grab spy cams, but as you can see there are a shit ton of different spots you can put the spy cams. Now what I like to do on the bottom floor here, I like to go east corridor and south main room. This one right here, this will light up anyone inside of the lounge here, and it will even light people up that are walking around up here. So it lights people up there, and it will light up all the people out here. So that is extremely helpful. And then I like to have this lit up because it'll light these people up if they walk into this area, or if they walk up the stairs or something, or walk around here. Normally they'll stay lit up. So that's, I personally like that, mainly because I like to deal with the bedroom. So I like to know when people are outside of the bedroom. And then the other one that I like to get is right here in the lounge. And the reason why I get this one as opposed to this one can be beneficial just because you've got glass here, and so it can light people up in the hallway. But this one here, as you can see, its vision goes into the hallway, so it'll light people up in the hallway as well. Not to mention, if you picked this spy cam over the other one, you have these 2 walls right here that are blocking essentially all of that. So that's really the cone that you're getting, is that right there. So not quite as useful in my opinion as having this one. This one's cone is essentially going to be here to here, and you will have this little blockage right here, but you should be able to spot them through that. So, I mean, essentially what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to cover as much ground as possible with these spy cams. So I'll grab those spy cams. The backup is the vantage point. You don't need that. And the additional equipment is the bag shortcut. I will grab that, because once I get it down to just a couple of guards, my spy cams here will pretty much keep this area. Oh. There we go. Pretty much keep this area lit up, and anyone going down these staircases from here, it'll keep them lit up. So I can drop the cocaine down to here without having to worry about, really without having to worry about anybody spotting me. Okay, so that's the pre-planning. Up top on the roof here, I do want to point something out. There are 3 different ways that you can get in here. There is this access here that will take you down these stairs, and you'll come out right here. There is this access here that will get you into the staircase. Here, here, and here. Normally I like to use the staircase because it covers the entire area, but the one thing to keep in mind about the staircase, it's very easy to turn the corner into a guard in the staircase. I've done that countless number of times. So that's just something to keep a heads up for. They can spot you through the skylights, so kind of, keep an eye out on those. Now the other way to get in is right here. This door can get you in here into the office, and you come down these stairs, and here is where the desktop computer is that you're hacking. So that can be a pretty useful way to get in, but sometimes a spy cam will spawn right here, looking right there. So that kind of sucks. So, you know, sometimes can have a little bit of difficulty getting in. But yeah, that's the pre-planning. As far as the loadout goes, as I said before, I like to bring the body bag case, just so I can have those extra body bags, because you don't need the ECMs, because you're not going in, you're really not going to bother with the cameras, you're not looking for a server behind doors or anything like that. You don't need to use trip mines, so we're not worried about that. We don't need ammo or anything like that. Just going ahead and grab those doctor bags. Okay, so that's the pre-planning. How about we jump on in and take a look at the map? Okay, so we spawned into the map. First thing I like to do is I like to access laptop here and just flash through real quick, see what we got. Okay, so we lit up a couple of guards. There's definitely more than that. But as you can see, lights up all of these things here. So it'll kind of give you an idea of where you want to look for the items. Yeah, see, there's a guy. He will come up and patrol on the roof. So there's 2. I think I saw 3 down there. So yeah, that's one way to kind of give you an idea of what direction you're heading in. Okay, so there are a couple of different places where you can hide. Hiding is very important on this map. Now on the first floor, as you can see, we are down in the main lounge area. This can be extremely helpful to hide behind. We got something to hide behind here. We got this guy. Can sometimes be used to hide. If somebody's out there, their head level's going to be about right there. You know, you can hide behind that. We've got pillars that we can hide behind. Just kind of make sure that you keep the person on the other side of those pillars. We've got chairs to hide behind. It seems like a very open area, but once you really take a look at all the different things to hide behind, it's really, really extremely useful as far as a hiding place. I mean, you can even use this thing to hide behind somebody. Just make sure that you keep their head on the other side of that object. We take a look here. We've got a staircase to hide behind. This closet, very useful area for hiding bodies. You can just toss a body bag right here. Never have to worry about anybody spotting it. Now let's take a look at the kitchen here. The kitchen, we've got this island to hide behind. We've got this countertop to hide behind, as you can see. Hiding from that guy right there. Where you going, buddy? Huh? Huh? Yeah. So, see, I've got guards coming in. Oh no, where am I going to hide? Oh man, there's plenty of places to hide. Bedroom. The bedroom probably has the least areas to hide. Essentially, you've just got this pillar right here. You know, you kind of pull a Bugs Bunny as the guy walks in, stay on the other side of the pillar, and that's it. Oh, like that. Now, up here in the middle floor here, we have a couple of different interesting places that we can hide. Now, first off, in the office area here, we've got a couple of different hiding spots. Obviously, we've got the desk. The desk makes a great place to hide. Another place, if you're caught out here in the middle, you can use the bookcase. Because like I said before, as long as the guy's head is on the other side of the bookcase, you're not going to get spotted. So essentially, just make sure that they stay on the other side of these books, or kind of, you know, do it at an angle or something. You also have these pillars to hide behind, so you're not entirely exposed in the office area. Now, we come in here into the lounge areas. These are a little bit more difficult to hide, because essentially all you have are the couches, and they don't always provide the best hiding. Because if somebody's standing right here, obviously it's going to be a little difficult to hide from them. You're not going to have very much to hide behind. Maybe this pillow. Just keep their head on the other side. We have another bookcase to hide behind. Doesn't offer you very much protection. Oh, nope, he's going that way. Okay, so yeah, we got couch. Just, you know, like always, make sure that their head is on the other side, whatever you're hiding behind. And we'll take a look out here at the main area. There's really not much to hide behind out there. Yeah, as you can see, you've got pillars. You got these pillars to hide behind. You've got the plants that you can hide behind. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. So we'll use the pillar. We'll just kind of make sure that his head's on the other side of that pillar. Yep. Okay, so confirmed. Plants do not work. They can see through the plants. But yeah, there's really not much in the way of cover. You do have this pillar over here. But yeah, I mean, when you're out here, you can get spotted from down below. You can get spotted from people walking around out here. So just kind of, you know, not always the best idea to walk out there. Up here, obviously there's very little cover whatsoever. You do have these blinds that'll kind of shield you from somebody walking around out here. And then over here, once again, not very much cover at all. And then upstairs, it's just kind of keep your distance from the guy and use this metal structure as a piece of cover. And that is that's pretty much all the good hiding areas. Okay, so we found all the objects. We found all the items. We're going to go on ahead and hook them up. And there we go. Okay, so they are hooked up.
All right now, I have access. Hold on a sec.
Okay, so we got all the items hooked up. Now, we just walk right in here and hack this computer. Booyah. Alright, okay, so we've gained access to the computer. So now we are moving into the vault. Now, if I leave this open like this, if this guy walks out here, I'm fucked. So, when I come in, we just go on ahead and boom. Just close this behind us. Okay, so before we can gain access to this, we want to move all of that coke all the way down here into this. Now, that is a bit of a pain in the ass. It's a little bit easier in the bedroom. But, you know, we can make this work. We can use the bag chute. Honestly, I wouldn't do all of them at once, just because, you know, you're not really going to have very many places to hide it. Maybe that closet over there. We could always toss them in the closet. That wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it may also be, if you want to just take a little bit more time, just to be on the safe side, you can always just carry him down one at a time. Because if you've done what I have done in this match, and that's kill as many guards as you can, kill 4 guards, I've got like 2 or 3 guards that are patrolling around, so I don't really have very many guards to worry about spotting me. So if I wanted to carry them all down individually, I can do that. If I want to be a little bit riskier, maybe go for the faster approach, I might just use the back chute. Now, here is my least favorite vault, because as you can see, it opens up right here in a high traffic area. Now, to get the coke down here, you can't use the bag shortcut. You have to physically carry it all yourself. Ah, shit, somebody's coming. Come on, there we go. Oh, barely made it. Okay, yeah. See, the upstairs here, you've got the staircase they can run up. They can come off of the balcony. They can come out of that area. They've got the staircase over here that they can come up. I mean, there's just too many areas that feed, too many traffic areas that feed into this one spot right here. So, me personally, I don't like this safe that much. And here we go. We got the vault in the bedroom. Oh yeah, I like it right here. Yeah, because this, as you can see from right here, if somebody walks by, not really gonna alert them. They pretty much have to walk into the bedroom to spot that the bookcase has been moved. So it gives you a lot more time to do what you need to do. Now, here, you can run into a bit of a problem, because see, here is where the bag shortcut comes out. You toss them in up on the roof. I'll show you that in a second. But it comes out right here, right outside of the bedroom, which is one of the reasons why I do like the bedroom vault best. But sometimes you'll get this camera that'll spawn right here. Every now and then, you can run into some issues with it, because even though the bag shortcut normally drops the bags right here, sometimes for some weird reason, it'll drop them over here, and the camera will spot it. So, you know, you might want to, I don't know, maybe drop a couple down at a time. Maybe drop, I don't know, 2 or 3, run down, toss them in the vault, go back upstairs, move some more of them. But I usually only run into issues when I toss all the bags down at once. And I don't know if that's just because, you know, they try not to land on top of each other or what, but I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. Alright, so here is the bag shortcut. So essentially, you have this little kind of air duct here. You toss it in that and it will pop out all the way downstairs right in front of the bedroom. So you see, you toss it down and boom, pops out down there. And here it is. We grab it before anybody spots it. And then we run in here. We'll open this up and boom, toss it right there. Now, the bag shortcut can be a little risky because, as you saw, it just kind of pops out, goes down, and sits in the hallway. And if the camera's down there, then the camera has a possibility of spotting it. You also have a possibility of a guard turning the corner and spotting it. You know, it's a little bit quicker, definitely quicker. But if you want to, you know, take the time and just be extra sure that you make it down there without the coat getting spotted or anything getting messed up, and you know you're more confident in your skills to move through the map yourself, then maybe a better idea just to go on ahead and carry it down on your own, like I just did. Not very difficult. Once you've gotten rid of the 4 guards, the max number of guards that you can, pretty darn easy to traverse the map. So that may be a better possibility for you. Okay, and now we finally have the last little bit of coke in here. Now, we can go in here and try and get all the stuff out, but that requires a second person. Because here's the thing. You can go up to his desktop computer, there it is, and hit that and it will open up the vault. And you hit it again, it'll shut off because there's a laser grid on the other side of the door. But yeah, you can have somebody hit the key or the keypad and it will shut off the laser grid. Now, the laser grid only goes down for a very short period of time. So if you're doing it yourself, you might have enough chance or might have enough time to hit that run down here and maybe get in the vault, but then the laser grid comes back up. So if you're wanting to clean the vault out, you will need a second person in here hitting the keyboard. But we have pretty much done our deal. We've got the coke in here. Now it is time to go. Don't forget to close this back up. So now, before we can leave, don't know why, we gotta open this up. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, we gotta open up the vault door. Now, I don't know why, considering he said that you know, we put the coke in and it's time to leave. But for some reason, we gotta come back up here one more time and open up the vault door, and then we can finally leave. And there we go. That is Framing Frame Day 3 Stealthed. Now, that should give you a little bit better idea on how to get through that map because, let's face it, Framing Frame Day 3 is a bit of a complicated map. If you don't know what you're doing, going in blind, I mean, it can be a little difficult. But, you know, knowing a couple of things ahead of time does make things considerably easier. But yeah, I think that about does it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go on ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later to the exit. Now, there is a very slim chance that the contact will double cross you and call the cops. You know, if that happens and you're trying to stealth, it's okay. Just go on ahead and restart the day.